Hello my lovely munchkins! Hello my lovely munchkins and welcome to my home in sunny London. Today I'm going to show you, as my collection has grown bigger, how I change my leech water. So I call these my wild beasts because there's so many of them, and they're just harder to keep up with when there's so many. As you can see, there's a cloud of skins inside that bucket of leeches. They are very, very lively and beautiful, but they need water changing. So that's what we're here for. So all I do is I open up my bucket, I remove all the remaining leeches. As you can see now, you can do a close-up and you can see that they're all trying to come out, and some of them are trying to bite me. And you have to move very fast if you want this water changing to be effective, and if you don't want to lose any leeches in the sink or in the water or on the carpet. Hello. Alright, so now that I've cleared out my bucket, I've cleared out the sides of the bucket, I will then use my strainer, my big leech strainer, and I will, you can zoom in and see the skins floating on the top. Those skins have to be removed. If they're not removed, the leeches will pretty much suffocate inside the bucket. Then when I pour out the leeches, I rotate the strainer to help remove more of the skins and help clear them out even better. And of course these are all coming out at the same time, so you gotta be like multitasker. If you don't want these to escape, and if you don't want these to escape, you gotta multitask a little bit here. So then what I do is I then put my big strainer on top of the container. I see which ones are moving. I then drop those. So I take the ones from the top because those are alive and moving. One of the main ideas here is also to identify if you have any dead leeches in this whole bunch. And there might be some, so you can zoom in and you can see that there's skins stuck to the leeches. And there might be some that are not alive, but currently I don't see any such leeches. And they are all over the place, and I don't want them biting me, so I have to hurry up. I've identified one dead leech and I want to show you. As I said, I only put back in the bucket the alive leeches, and anything that's like down here and is not moving, it might not be alive. So I've seen one, and here it is. It's like rubber, it's not moving, it's just sitting still. And I have, in case you didn't see what I did, I separated it out here so I can throw it away later. And I'm still dealing with this crazy bunch. There might be some other dead ones, so that's why I'm going a bit slower. And also, the suctions will not work if they're not alive. So if you feel a leech and you're not sure if it's alive, pull on it. If it's got the suction working, if it's sucking to something, if it's stuck to something with its suction, that means it's alive. So that's a good sign. Or if it's hanging on the wall of a vessel, of a container like this one, if it's hanging on the wall and you're not sure if it's alive or not, well, I can tell you it's alive, because if they're not alive, they will be dropping to the bottom because their suctions won't work. Removing the dead leeches is essential from any leech collection, because they will start to rot and decay inside the container, and they will also contaminate the water for the rest of the population. They've formed a habitat in this bucket, so this is sort of like a leech family right now, and they all know each other. They're familiar with each other's particulars, and they're comfortable with each other. So if you start mixing them up with other leeches, they will make the water dirty much faster, because they're not familiar with the new leeches. And that's why it's good idea to keep them in as a family. And what I did was just rinse out this big strainer. While my family of leeches is escaping at the same time, and I have to contain them. Again, damage control. Come on, you can do it. You're fast enough. All right, so now that I think I've got it almost all, now what I did was I helped them wash themselves even more by turning on the water faucet at its highest and just making a very heavy stream of water to wash them even more. And then I try and put the rest back in, close the lid really tight and secure on all four sides, and voila! We now have ourselves a nice, clean, beautiful container of big container with big leech collection, and of course I still have a couple of more that I've missed. Put those back and we're done. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and comment if you have any questions. And I'll see you again next week, again in sunny London. And from me, Ceci, goodbye for now. Bye.